comes from the Bob Barker Studio at CBS in Hollywood. Television's most exciting hour of fantastic prizes. The fabulous 60-minute Price is Right. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Here is the item up for bids. It's a canoe package. Extremely graceful in appearance, the Old Town Charles River Canoe combines old-school design with performance and durability, perfect for rivers and flat water. The Charles River Canoe paddles like a dream from Old Town Canoe. Let's see who bids the closest without going over. It's your turn to bid. This item's actual retail price is... Come up on stage. You've set a new high score. Congratulations. You've earned a new achievement. Congratulations. Let's see what you'll be playing for today. This pack of ruled index cards will keep you organized for school, work, or recipe. With this item, you can win the next prize. The next prize's first digit is one of the two from the first item. The mission style of the Splint Creek home office armoire from Ashley is accentuated with antique brass hardware, plus plenty of nooks and crannies for storage from the Ashley companies. Which of these numbers is the correct number for the prize? Is this the correct number? Yes, it's the correct number. One of the numbers from this prize is the second number for the next prize. Keep it up. It's a bumper pool table. This bumper pool table comes with cues and balls and is made of solid oak, has cascade edge detailing to add style to any room in your home. Which of these numbers is the correct number for the prize? Is this the correct number? No, sorry. Your ride down the Golden Road ends here. It's time for the Showcase Showdown. Spin the wheel. Five. Would you like to spin again? $95. Stand next to the wheel. $95. Your total is a tie with the leader. Stand next to the wheel. $40. Take your second spin. Your total is... $85. Your total is less than the leader. Sorry, better luck next time. We have a spin-off. Each of you has one spin, and the highest wins. $70. Stand next to the wheel. $15. Your total is less than the leader. Sorry, better luck next time. You've earned a new achievement. Congratulations! Welcome to the showcase. The showcase has a park ranger describing some tourist destinations that didn't quite catch on. First, there's the Bland Canyon, a place so unimpressive that everyone visiting there chooses to watch videos of prettier places on their new portable DVD player. Enjoy all your favorite movies anywhere you are on this sleek 7-inch display portable DVD player. And then there's the not-so-popular area known as the Adirondacks, a place so obsessed with weight loss that the only amenity each hotel offers is the use of a new treadmill. The Bodyguard T460X personal trainer treadmill uses innovative technology that allows for the personalization of your training program, features both decline and elevation modes from Bodyguard. Finally, there's Yellowstone National Park, a place so laid back that no one ever bothers to come out of their brand new trailer. The 26-foot Trailmanor fold-down travel trailer is designed to give you the comfort of a full-size travel trailer at the campsite and the ease of towing a pop-up trailer when traveling. And this showcase in which our ranger decides to come visit a place that really is exciting can be yours if the price is right. You're the top winner. Will you bid on this showcase or pass it to the other player? What do you think is the value of your showcase? Your showcase is filled with dams. And the first one is Hoover Dam, which we suggest you tour when you're visiting nearby Las Vegas. You and a guest will fly round-trip coach from Los Angeles to Las Vegas for a 5-night luxury stay courtesy of Southwest Airlines Vacations. Complete packages of fun, including airfare, hotel, and more. Save time and money on your next getaway with a vacation package from Southwest Vacations. Next, you can watch this DVD of Damn Yankees, which premiered over 50 years ago on Broadway in exciting New York City. You and a guest will fly round-trip coach from Los Angeles to New York City, where you'll spend 4 nights in a superior room at the Westin New York at Times Square, which offers something for everyone. Just steps from Broadway, all of Times Square, and other New York City hotspots from the Westin New York at Times Square. Finally, we have an air dam, which is an aerodynamic device designed to reduce turbulence and drag and is usually found attached to the front of a brand new car. The Chevrolet HHR LS comes with standard equipment plus automatic transmission and engine block heater. And your showcase filled with dams can be yours if the price is right. How much do you think your showcase is worth? Your showcase is worth, for a difference of, your showcase is worth, for a difference of, you lost the showcase. Better luck next time. Welcome to Contestants Row. The contestant with the bid close. Here is the item up for bids. It's a new refrigerator freezer. This side-by-side refrigerator freezer offers 26 cubic feet of space and features adjustable shelves and door bid. Let's see who bids the closest without going over. What is your bid? The actual retail price is? You lose. This is your first strike. Don't worry, you still have 2 to go. You're going to play hole in one for a chance to win $30,000. To win, you must sink the golf ball. Your position on the green depends on how well you can sort the items from the least to most expensive. If you sort perfectly, you'll win a $500 bonus. Let's see what our 4 items are. This is the first item you'll bid on. Knorr Pasta Sides Chicken Pasta. Every meal is an opportunity. Your next item is Lipton Family Size Tea Bags 24 count. Drink better. Live better. Lipton Tea can do that. Next up is Suave Professional Humectant. Salon-proven performance without the salon price tag. The final item you'll bid on is Degree Women Ultra Clear Pure Clean. Dare to make a statement in black. Which of these items is the least expensive? Which of these items? The remaining item is therefore the most expensive. Let's see how you did. This was your first pick. The second item is worth... Good, it's higher. This third item is worth... Great, it's higher. Finally, the last item. A single mistake. You're still pretty close to the green. Now it's time to... You did... This is your last attempt. Make it count. You got it! You win! You've set a new high score. Congratulations! You've earned a new achievement. Congratulations! It's time for the Showcase Showdown. It's your turn to spin the wheel. $95. Would you like to spin again? Stand next to the wheel. $15. Take your second spin. Your total is $55. Your total is less than the leader. Sorry, better luck next time. $80. Take your second spin. Your total is... You got over $1. Sorry, better luck next time. Welcome to the Showcase. The Showcase visits the dock at Port-au-Prince, where a new shipment of prizes is just being delivered. And we can see that the first prize being shipped in is this comfy new sofa. Sackett's Harbor from the Wrangler Home Collection by Flexsteel redefines the standards of comfort. Carefully crafted, the inviting fabric completes this sofa that embraces every part of your life from Flexsteel. The next prize our ship is bringing us is this new bathtub. Light yet durable, this Virginia freestanding clawfoot soaking bath from Acroline features a smooth acrylic exterior. Its stiletto high heel shape is a modern version of yesteryear's bathing style from Acroline. Finally, our ship unloads a prize that always provides lots of fun. These two new off-road motorcycles. A pair of Honda CRF 250X off-road motorcycles, lightweight and nimble with an electric starter and a 250cc engine. And this showcase where we did a little dock watching can be yours if the price is right. You're the top winner. Will you bid? Your showcase contains prizes revealed as we meet Wendy, the workout warrior. And Wendy is so into exercise, she works it into her everyday routine. For instance, if she's getting ready to bake, she lifts bags of flour before using her new range. Cook different foods at different temperatures with a stainless steel freestanding gas range that contains 2 self-cleaning ovens. And she makes it a point to practice what she calls the morning stretch, so she won't pull anything when she wakes up in the morning and gets out of her new poster bed. Make all your dreams come true with this elegant Chateau Frontenac Queen poster bed from Ashley Furniture. Coated with a beautiful multi-step brown cherry finish and adorned with hand-carved detailing from the Ashley companies. And Wendy is so into exercise that the push-ups in her workout routine are inspired by the precision of her new high-low trailer. High-Low Trailer Company's Towlight telescoping travel trailer. This versatile 17-foot trailer lowers and raises in seconds. It features an overhead bunk, air conditioning, and 12-foot awning. Your showcase, in which we see that even Wendy cheats a little bit, can be yours if the price is right. How much do you think your showcase is worth? Your showcase is worth, for a difference of, your showcase is worth, for a difference of, you lost the showcase. Better luck next time. Welcome to Contestants Row. Here is the item up for bids. It's a selection of skateboards and accessories. The Flowboard allows you to carve 45-degree turns, giving you the same motion as a surfboard or snowboard on concrete. And the Pack and Chair, a backpack chair and cooler in one from FlowLab. Let's see who bids the closest without going over. What is your bid? The actual retail price is... Come up on stage. You're going to play Plinko for $50,000. First, you need to earn your Plinko chips. You start out with 1 free chip, but you can win up to 4 more. There are 4 different items on display. Each item has a 2-number price, but only one of those numbers is correct. Let's see what you'll bid on. Our first item is... Enjoy a single cup of French press coffee with this convenient all-in-one set. Oh, no! Your next item is... 8 of your favorite dessert toppings spin around and around on this rotating carousel. You're right! You get another chip. Next up is... This digital camera comes on a keychain, so you'll always be ready to take pictures. You're right! You get another chip. Finally, our last item. Using this football-shaped humidifier will supply over 2 gallons of moisture output. Oh no. You have 3 chips. Pick up a chip from... Here you go. Drop your first chip. Your Plinko chip is going down and going to land on $10,000. Here you go. Drop your next chip. Let's see where it ends up. 0. This is your final chip. Make it count. Let's see where it ends up. $500. You've set a new high score. Congratulations! You've earned a new achievement. Congratulations! It's time for the Showcase Showdown. Spin the wheel. $90, Would you like to spin again? Stand next to the wheel. $35. Take your second spin. You got over $1. Sorry, better luck next time. $15. Take your second spin. $60. Your total is less than the leader. Sorry, better luck next time. Welcome to the showcase. We're going to tell you if you're neurotic. Now, you know you're neurotic if you need to wear a hazmat suit when loading your new washer and dryer. With a cool blue exterior, this washer and gas dryer offers advanced wash options for precise cleaning of all your fabrics. And you know you're neurotic if you find yourself arranging and cataloging your shoe collection on a new computer. This powerful computer comes with 4 gigs of memory and a 500 gigabyte hard drive, perfect for any home office. And you really know you're over the top neurotic if you find yourself sweeping the dust off the trail before off-roading in your brand new Jeep. The Jeep Wrangler X 4x4 comes with standard equipment plus air conditioning, the Jeep Wrangler. And we hope you're not too neurotic to bid because these prizes can be yours if the price is right. You're the top winner. Will you bid on this showcase or pass it to the other player? What do you think is the value of your showcase? We're going to show you something about floats, and it starts with you making your own floats on this new soda fountain. A home soda fountain featuring a Formica top. Everything you need to dispense your favorite soda, syrups plus carbonated water from GA Systems Incorporated. Next, to appreciate some truly amazing floats, check out the city that hosts one of the most famous parades in the world, the Thanksgiving Day Parade in beautiful New York City. You and a guest will fly a round-trip coach from Los Angeles to New York for a 5-night stay at a swanky hotel. Revel in the city that never sleeps with style and class. Finally, if you'd like a little privacy, we invite you to float alone on your brand new sailboat. Take to the water in this 25-foot Catalina Yachts 250 wing keel cruiser sailboat featuring a galley and dinette. You'll have everything you need to set out on your very own voyage, trailer included. And these prizes, which definitely won't float if filled with water, can be yours if the price is right. How much do you think your showcase is worth? Your showcase is worth, for a difference of, your showcase is worth, for a difference of, you won the showcase! You've set a new high score. Congratulations! You've earned a new achievement. Congratulations! Welcome to... Here is the item up for bids. How about charming baby furniture? From their Highland Park Lifetime Collection, Legacy presents this chest, dressing station, and bed which converts from crib to full size. Perfect for your growing child from Legacy, a Childcraft company. Let's start the bidding. It's your turn to bid. The actual retail price is... You lose. You got your second strike. Be careful. One more, and it's game over. You're going to play checkout for a chance to win $2,500. To win the prize, you must get... Let's see what you'll bid on.
Degree Women Ultra Clear Pure Rain. Dare to make a statement in black.
What is the price of this item?
Dove Intense Damage Therapy Shampoo and Conditioner, 12 ounce. Reduces hair breakage and split ends.
And now, give me a price for this item.
I can't believe it's not butter original soft spread. 70% less saturated fat than butter and no trans fat. With its fresh butter taste, I can't believe it's not butter is the smart choice. 8 grams fat, 2 grams saturated fat per serving.
And the price of this one?
Knorr Pasticides Alfredo. Every meal is an opportunity.
And how much for this last item? This is your total. Let's see what the items are worth. This item is worth. This one is worth. How about this one? Let's see the value of this item. A difference of... Terrific! You win! You've set a new high score! Congratulations! You've earned a new achievement. Congratulations! It's time. You get to take your spin. $90. Would you like to spin again? Stand next to the wheel. $45. Take your second spin. You went over $1. Sorry. Better luck next time. $60. Take your second spin. $90. Your total is a tie with the leader. Stand next to the wheel. We have a spin-off. Each of you has one spin, and the highest wins. $1. Stand next to the wheel. $60. Your total is less than the leader. Sorry, better luck next time. Welcome to the showcase. We'd like to give you some tips on what not to do on a job interview. For instance, never start off an interview by saying you'll need your own office so you can take an hour-long nap twice a day in a new recliner. The space-saving Wilson recliner from FlexSteel combines quality construction with high-density cushions to bring you effortless comfort. Its smooth operation makes it easy for you to relax from FlexSteel. And it's never a good idea to tell a prospective employer that you're going to need to start off with 17 weeks of vacation so you can enjoy your second home in beautiful Hawaii. You and a guest will fly a round-trip coach from Los Angeles to Honolulu, Hawaii for a 6-night stay in an ocean view room at the Waikiki Park Hotel. Elegant yet affordable, 100 yards from the beach and convenient to nearby shopping, dining, and entertainment from Waikiki Park Hotel. Finally, you should never go into an interview and insist that you're going to need your very own reserved parking space for your brand new car. It's a Dodge Magnum rear-wheel drive. Comes with standard equipment plus satellite radio and rear cargo organizer. And this showcase, where it seems the interview has gone real well because they're going to keep your resume on file, can be yours if the price is right. You're the top winner. Will you bid on this showcase or pass it to the other player? How much do you think your showcase is worth? Your showcase begins with this lovely new dining room. This attic heirlooms by Broyhill Dining Room pays homage to Hallmark Mission design elements. The look is vintage Mission. The craftsmanship is unmistakably Broyhill. Plus, beautiful stoneware and glassware. Noritaki's Colorwave stoneware and glassware are microwavable, oven and dishwasher safe, and feature a matte tan glaze on the outside rim and a fresh creamy color on the inside, giving your table a modern design from Noritaki. And you can serve your guest a delicious beverage made with this new cappuccino machine. A deluxe custom-made espresso and cappuccino machine finished in smooth brass with brass trim. And after dinner, you can listen to beautiful music being played on this new piano. The Queen Anne Prelude Upright has a timeless style and beautiful tone that can be enjoyed for many generations from Story & Clark, one of America's oldest piano manufacturers. And this showcase can be yours if the price is right. How much do you think your showcase is worth? Your showcase is worth, for a difference of, your showcase is worth, for a difference of, you lost the showcase. Better luck next time. Welcome to Contestants Row. Here is the item up for bids. It's a lovely dinette set. Experience a taste of the tropics with this pina colada dinette set from Largo. Its glass tabletop and pineapple base are sure to add a touch of warmth to your home from Largo International. Let's see who bids the closest without going over. What is your bid? The actual retail price is... Come up on stage. You're going to play cliffhangers for a chance to win $30,000. You have to guess the actual retail price of each item. For every dollar you miss, high or low, the hiker takes one step up the mountain. If he goes too far, he falls off the mountain and you lose. If he stays on the path, you win. Let's see what you'll bid on. This is the first item you'll bid on. This toaster cooks 4 slices of bread or 2 sliced up bagels at the same time. Let's see how many steps he'll take. The hiker's still on the path. Let's return to the items. Next up is...
You won't miss any important phone calls with this 30-minute digital answering machine.
Now this item. He's almost off the mountain. Good luck. The hiker fell off the mountain. I'm sorry, you don't win anything. It's time for the Showcase Showdown. You spin the wheel. $30. Would you like to spin again? Stand next to the wheel. $35. $95. Welcome to Contestants Row. Here is the item up for bids.
It's a new stereo karaoke system. Poco Pro Sonic Station, an all-in-one surround sound tower that plays MP3s, DVDs, CDs, and karaoke. The sleek design makes it a stylish addition to any room with an unbelievable sound from Poco Pro.
Let's see who bids the closest without going over. It's your turn to bid. The actual retail price is... You lose. Oh no, this is your third strike. Sorry, but it's game over.
Theme park fans are absolutely obsessed with animatronics, the uncanny valley of living robots like John Progress or Abraham Lincoln mimicking human behaviors. It's so hard to take your eyes off them. They're so eerie yet mesmerizing, like looking into an alternate world where everything moves all janky. But when it comes to animatronics, Hatbox Ghost might be the weirdest of all. Dreamt up by Imagineering to defy the laws of reality all the way back in 1969, the Hatbox Ghost featured a clever magic trick. This transparent ghost's head would vanish from his shoulders and reappear inside a hat box that he held. His saran wrap, poncho-looking body debuted in early previews of the Haunted Mansion, but was removed almost immediately. The illusion worked great in controlled test rooms, but in the actual ride, overspilling of lighting ruined the effect for most guests. The original Hatbox animatronic figure, once uninstalled from Disneyland's attraction, was never seen again. This is a perfect example of lost animatronic history. Little pieces of robotic history that to this day are still unavailable. Except for a few random photos and a blurry old video, there is barely any media evidence available of this animatronic existing. No trace of the original figure, just the reinvented modern Imagineering animatronic that now haunts the Haunted Mansion on both coasts. And when you start looking into the history of animatronics, you'll find that there are so many pieces of lost robotic media. Hey, did you find any footage of the Hatbox Ghost or any of the other robots we're going to talk about in this video, or any of the other lost media we've talked about on this channel? Well, head on over to thedisneydan.com and send in your lost media submissions of found things, and help out me and Shishigumi of Lost Media Busters dig in deep into all of these lost media mysteries. Listen, Chuck E. Cheese wasn't the only beloved robotic monstrosity out there serving pizza to kids. Nope, we had a Little Caesars animatronic. This whole lost animatronic journey started with just like one photo. There's only like one photo of this robot out there in existence. Instagram users Prize Puppy and Jonathan Steen purchased an entire animatronic band with a promotional pamphlet that like showed other things that the animatronic company had worked on, and in that pamphlet was this giant, mysterious Little Caesar robot holding a harp, looking gorgeous, wearing a signature outfit, looking very tight, looking very taut, giant nose. You can see his eye there. He's got his sandals on, for crying out loud, and he's covered in a disturbingly large amount of flesh tone skin, robot skin, like flesh tone, wrinkle skin. I don't like that. He was in a band in this very fun little theme setting. So where was this animatronic? Well, it was possibly part of Caesarland, a Little Caesar business venture to compete with Chuck E. Cheese, essentially. It's exactly what you think it is. That land rush of like novelty pizza chains like Discovery Zone and Chuck E. Cheese. First, they had a starter, like little pop-up thing called the Little Caesars Family Fun Center, but eventually they switched over to the more well-themed Caesar Land. But they had tokens for both. Like when you look online, you're finding lots of Caesarland tokens, Little Caesar tokens. There are no video, there's no date, no like evidence that this was ever at a specific location that I'm aware of. So please, if you grew up in a Caesarland or Little Caesar location, please email us, please. thedisneydan.com. I need to see this thing rocking and rolling, please. Please, I need to see this giant Little Caesar live his best life. And let me know if you like Little Caesar. I can do some more Little C's content. Give you guys old Big Dan covering the Little C's, you know? M&M World Animatronics. All right, now not all lost animatronics are gonna be from theme parks. There are animatronics everywhere out there in the world, obscure gems hidden off the beaten path inside corporate marketing events and conventions.
So what is the $64,000 question? Holy cow, I'm gonna have to tough it up now.
I love M&Ms, especially red and yellow. They're icons. They're icons. And can you believe it that J.K. Simmons voices the yellow peanut? J. Jonah Jameson is that dopey idiot?
You serious?
So it's on a website for a company called Advanced Animations under their retail projects. So the website is packed with cool robots they've made. So based off of that evidence and like where those things got placed, this was likely a corporate installation at like some kind of like Hershey factory tour sort of thing that, you've seen me visit before, limited giant animations of characters that are like otherwise pretty static, with like some kind of audio overlay. I'm sure like the arms wiggled and maybe the mouth. These M&M animatronics look incredible. There's no confirmed video. I don't know where they're from. This is just another one of those ones that are just floating out there, but I feel like I've seen them in a dream.
Brilliant. I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
Perhaps I feel like I've seen these guys because of all those novelty M&M dispensers, you know, like back in the day. You just go to eBay and search, like, you know, M&M candy dispensers are all over the place. So maybe that's why I think I know them. I'm going to guess that maybe it was like an M&M World location, or maybe M&M Corporate, or M&M Hall of Perpetuity, Praise Gear. I'm not exactly sure where these M&Ms were, but I'm sure that my Annie loved it. I love Krusty the Cat, one of Chuck E. Cheese's original animatronic bandmates all the way back in 1977, aka pre-Mr. Munch territory. You know Mr. Munch, that grimace-looking dude? Pick a lane, Grimace. You have to choose which side you're on. Either you're Chuck E. Cheese's friend or you're Ronald McDonald's friend. I don't like this brand confusion with these giant purple monsters in my fast food. Now, this was back in the day when all the Chuck E. Cheese characters were wall-mounted in frames, Harry Potter style, you know, like living pictures on the walls, you know, like, oh, we're pictures that can come to life. And Krusty the Cat, he was the straight man to Chuck E. Cheese, you know, setting up the jokes at his own expense. He's a cat on a mouse's payroll. How humiliating is that, you know? He even had a vegetarian pizza named after him. So, I mean, if you want to be that guy, a vegetarian pizza on the menu in the 70s, that's brutal. And to make things worse, his whole character bit was that he was like the world's unluckiest cat. He was on a baseball team called the Swingers, and he had, his jersey was unlucky number 13. I don't know. Poor guy. R.I.P. Krusty the Cat, because like once they like franchised the show and they like redid it and made like full body animation, started like, you know, go hard on this, Krusty was cut. He was immediately cut. So we have like 8 seconds of video and like some audio.
Well, it's a surprise to me. I didn't even get a present.
Me neither, Big C.
That's because it's not your birthday, Nitwit.
Oh, yeah.
Like the full show, like all Krusty in all his glory back in 1977, rocking and rolling. It's nowhere to be found. You know, like there are people who've collected animatronics from, you know, all of these old shows, and there are lots of great YouTube out there living on in personal collections, you know, and it's great. It's great. I love it. That's good. But like, I want to see this thing. I want to see this thing rock and roll back in the day. Back, you know, when Chuck E. Cheese had a cigar. Back when Chuck E. Cheese had a smoking problem. That's when we had Krusty the Cat. But now gone. The Innovention Robot. I'm going to call this guy the Innovacation Robot because it's one of these like weird things I found on lostepcot.com. This thing looks like Epcot Party Bot, all right? Epcot has lots of robots, like lawn cutting robots, robots that hang out with Drew Barrymore, you know, robots that'll like, you know, answer your questions, robots that like you can do meet and greets with. Epcot's just a robot. It's robot crazy. We're robot crazy. And not like robots that like look like things like people, places, and things. I'm talking like robot, you know, God's robot, you know? This feels like a robot version of Genie after he gets released from his service and he puts on a Hawaiian shirt and he's like, and a goofy hat, and he's like, I'm out of here. So it's a robot on vacation, I guess, likely misbehaving. I don't know if it's actually called Innovacation Robot. This is from lostepcot.com, and I have another one at the end of the list from Lost Epcot, but this is one of them that's just like, I don't remember seeing this at all. I remember seeing a lot of robots in Epcot back in the day, but not this one. So if you know what this is, let me know. Whoa, stop the presses. It's some found media alert. I was talking to Kevin over at Defunctland about all these wacky lost robots because, as you know, he's working on a fun 2-part documentary about Disney animatronic history. And turns out his editor, John, who does some great work, John, killing it over there, he immediately recognized this guy and sent me a YouTube link. It was like, here he is. Here's the guy. Just as Kenny and I were putting the finishing touches on this video. So it turns out that the Innovacation Bot is actually named Francis the Talking Robot, an early prototype and poster child for the thing that Tom Cruise hates the most, AI.
AI. Oh. What?
Help me.
Help me complete the key, and I will kill this thing.
It's not actually AI. It's more like a remote-controlled robot, like Push the talking trash can. It is wild to see in action. You know, it's got like a performer nearby controlling it with a remote control and like a microphone, and then it has a cast member host who's a doctor. A doctor of what? Robots? A robot doctor?
I talk primarily to Dr. Annie here because she's very lonely.
Francis!
She hasn't had a date in 7 years.
Francis, I like being single, thank you.
Your mother doesn't like it.
Francis!
I love this guy. His little robot body is filled with all kinds of like sass and attitude. Beep bop beep. I'm totally here for that. Especially when he's like being rolled out via dolly out of the old Communicore building. Look at this.
Excuse us.
Very nice, Francis. That's what you say when you ask the... That's called manners.
That's not what I say. I say, hey, get out of the way. You're blocking the road.
I feel like Francis and I would have been close friends because I also want to scream at people like this at Disney parks who are like blocking walkways. Francis, I see you. I see you. Francis might be my Patronus, guys. Oh man, I love this PG-13, like, you know, edgy Robin Williams humor in theme parks. It's so great, you know, nothing too crazy or adult, but at the same time, a little bit extra, you know, a little bit extra snark, a little cheeky robot. Either way, I think Lost Epcot, it's time to update the website. We found it. Found media. I love it. Actually, I love like when researching these things get dug up. Someone's got to call lostepcot.com. I don't think the website's been updated. It says like 2016. So I don't know if they're that concerned. Now back to your regularly scheduled Lost Media video. Captain Andy's Rivertown Band Fun Time Supreme Awesome Cool Animatronic Show. Man, I wish I could have seen it. That's a long intro, but that's how I feel. Captain Andy's, man, this custom designed animatronic band for a pizza shop in Baltimore, Maryland, close to home for me. Andy's Rivertown restaurant featured a bunch of clever characters that are like super high quality. I'm talking like Country Bear Jamboree. There's a big rush like when we got into like the Country Bear of it all. Everyone needed an animatronic band, you know, the Chuck E. Cheese band, Country Bear band. But chasing that wave in the 1980s, a group of like ex-Imagineers formed a company located in Baltimore that designed a custom show for this restaurant entrepreneur called Captain Andy's. And it had Imagineers like Bob Gurr, you know, legendary queer icon Bob Gurr. You know, he made a special appearance in this 1980s animatronic Lost Media bit. But God bless him, because this show has like a very specific kind of polish that you don't see in other janky animatronic shows. It's a beautiful. So much like OG Chuck E. Cheese kind of experiences, no one was taking Dad's 45-pound VHS camcorder to like pizza zones for like, it wasn't happening. No one was videotaping these things. So the original show in Baltimore, Maryland, like in its installation, lost. It's lost. It's gone. It's gone. We would love to see it. It's had some original gags, had some little nifty bits, but that specific location, lost. But luckily, because this was a group of entrepreneuring Imagineers, ex-Imagineers in the 80s, they're like, well, we built one of these in true Disney spirit. Let's build like 7 and see if anyone else wants them. And lots of people did. So Captain Andy's Rivertown review ended up in places like Japan, Europe, other various theme park installations. Basically anyone who wanted to like, you know, saddle up the dough, they were like, sure, take it, baby. We can make you one. So this entire show isn't necessarily lost in that like we have a beautiful archival recording of the Japanese production, and it's, I mean, just look at this larger than life fire truck, these beautiful animatronics. It's stunning. It's wild that like we haven't like let's bring this back and put it on tour, baby. I would come see it. There's a really great deep dive. See her video right here. She goes deep into this Rivertown band lore. It's great. It's a really good video. You got to watch it. I had a really good time. And somewhere in a Maryland basement, likely in Kenny's basement, down there in Maryland, there is a home video recording of Captain Andy's Rivertown restaurant waiting to be unearthed. They just didn't know anyone was looking. Well, we're looking. We need to see it. We need to see it. We need to see it. Now, while hunting for Lost Animatronics, Shishigumi. He helped me make all of these Lost Media videos, and check out podcasts that I do with him over at Fun, where we have more in-depth conversations about some of this Lost Media. And when he was digging around, he found something really interesting on lostepcot.com. Over in like the Japan Pavilion page, there is this randomly marked like robot that's like Japan Pavilion robot from the 1980s, unknown. And I was like, this is amazing. My mind was blown.
Holy cow, I'm gonna have to tough it up now. Here we go.
Now, I did some digging. I looked around a little bit, and what should I stumble upon but this woman's Flickr page from her visit to the Robot Dream Exhibition Hong Kong, where this exact animatronic was featured. So now I can only guess that this animatronic was some part of some kind of like corporate installation, or the Chinese government showing off, you know, like, oh, look at something cool we can do with robots, Disney. By the time Epcot rolled around, lots of companies were making private animatronics. Like you just saw with Captain Andy's Rivertown. Bam, that was in the 80s, this was the 80s. So privatized animatronics were cool. Now here's where things get crazy, because the front of it opens up and out ducks a female animatronic figure. So you have an animatronic in there doing the movements to dance around. She opens it up. She's likely says something like, oh, you know, this is an ancient history. It's much beloved. I work very hard at this. It's been going on since whatever year. You know, it's an educational thing, I would have to guess. And then she like ducks back in it and it's like, okay, I got to get ready for the next show. And then she like, you know, does it a bit. That's cool. That's cool. Someone else had to have seen this in Epcot back in the day. It was there. It was there, and like the animatronics identical from the photo from Epcot and this woman's Flickr page. So some really good stuff there, guys. Hopefully we can dig it out. Hopefully we can find it, because I'm hyped on this. So there you go, Lost Media fans. That's another deep dive into some of the incredible animatronic Lost Media out there. And it's interesting because some of these we know where the animatronics are. Some of these the animatronics are lost. But what's more fascinating about it all is the documentation of these things. Seeing these animatronics in action. Seeing them work to their full capacity. There's lots of missing things out there, and there are likely more lost animatronics. Do you guys know of any? Please leave a comment below and let me know of other lost animatronics or other Disney or theme park or whatever kind of lost media that you want me to dig into with my buddy Shishigumi over at Lost Media Busters. Make sure you follow Shishigumi's YouTube channel. It's great. He's working on a really cool Muppet Vision project that I'm really excited for you guys to see. And head on over to Fun Podcast, my podcast companion to this incredible wacky channel with all of my theme park friends, where we talk about lots of different stuff, including Lost Media like this. So come on down. We got a whole bunch of fun stuff to talk about. So come on down. Thanks again to all my mesmerizing, like looking into an alternate world where everything moves all janky.
There are countless Chuck E. Cheese ripoffs in the world, some not so noticeable, but most just horribly obvious. You guys might remember in my last video, we went over what Chuck E. Cheese ripoff shows are. These are repurposed animatronics with new costumes. Most of the time, these show stages are repurposed when the owner doesn't want to run an official Chuck E. Cheese's brand, so they instead cut their ties with corporate and just make the animatronics look different.
No fun without Chucky.
This restaurant originally opened up as a Pizza Time Theater in Bloomfield, Connecticut in August 1983. It was the first Chuck E. Cheese location ever opened in Connecticut. However, after only 1 year of being open, it was forced to shut down due to Chuck E. Cheese being hit with their first bankruptcy in 1984. The closed location was forced to go to auction, and the highest bidder ended up paying a whopping estimated $156,000. Once the buyers became in charge, all of the games, tables, and decor were kept. They only changed the legal necessities of the restaurant, like the signs, Chuck E. Cheese-themed prizes, and obviously the likeness of the Pizza Time players. They reached out to a company that retrofitted costumes for animatronics and changed the outer appearance of the endoskeletons, mechs. Chuck E. Cheese became Ted E. Bear. Clever, right? Helen Henny was Polly Parton, like Dolly Parton the singer. Mr. Munch was Corporal Crunch, standing out the most in this show because his appearance was completely changed. Now he is a human-looking character, dressed as an old Southern military corporal. Pasquale became Sergeant Pepperoni, still maintaining his Italian resemblance for the show tape, which, oddly enough, looks a lot like Antonio from the Man and Dog show. We'll get into that later. The Warblets were allowed to be left unchanged because of their minor roles in the performances, as well as the clapperboard, drumboard, and flag wavers that surrounded the dining area. The star of the show, though, now became Jasper T. Jowls, or should I say Banjo. Holding the same banjo, his outer appearance was very different, but he stayed as a dog sheriff. Unfortunately, this new brand's run wouldn't be too long. Banjo's Pizza Family Playhouse closed in July